Okay, Divya, you can start. Divya batch.
Yes, ma'am.
Divya,
Hello
video
everyone.
ಒಬ್ರು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಟೀಮ್ ಇಂದ ಒಬ್ರು ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್. ಬೇಗ.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
This is the group discussion. No, what is there to share the screen? I don't know. Okay.
Hello everyone. Ma'am, shall I start?
Yeah, please.
Hello everyone. I'm Komal Patil and my teammates are
Hello everyone, myself Lakshmi Hegde. I am from 3rd SEM ISC branch.
Hi guys, I'm Manavi M. I'm from 3rd SEM ISC.
Myself Arushi from 3rd SEM ISC.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Myself Divya M. I'm from 3rd SEM ISC.
So today we are going to discuss the group discussion and so our topic is, can artificial intelligence replace human intelligence? So guys, if you ask me what is artificial intelligence, then I would say the vision of making machines that can think and act like humans has evolved from movie fiction to real world facts. So we have long attempted to inherit intelligence in machines to ease our work. There are bots, humanoids, robots, and digital humans that either outplay human or coordinate with us in many ways. So and on contrary, human intelligence relates to adaptive learning and experience. So we does not always depend on pre-fed data like that required for artificial intelligence.
As Komal, artificial intelligence refers to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think like humans and mimic their actions. The term may also be applied to any machine that exhibits traits associated with the human mind, such as reasoning and problem solving.
As you both placed your opinion on what is AI, I would like to define it as the application of computing to solve problems in an intelligent way, using algorithms helping experts scale their capabilities as machines do the time-consuming work.
As my friends have given the introduction and told regarding artificial intelligence, I too want to add few more points on that. About artificial intelligence is officially told by John McCarthy that it is a branch of computer science where it makes computers as wise as human beings. It is usually divided into two types, weak and strong artificial intelligence. Weak artificial intelligence is used for virtual work like Apple Series, Amazon Alexa, where they both do work on commands. Strong artificial intelligence works like accurate human brain and it do work without any commands from human beings. I think you all might have watched Tomorrowland and Terminator movie. Not only there are these two movies, there are so many sci-fi movies. Or else, all might have watched Robot, which is Rajnikant's movie. Have you guys watched it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There we can see how fast will be the execution speed, higher operational abilities, smart working capability, and the accuracy in decision making as compared to human beings. This is just a small introduction of mine. Now my friend is gonna continue.
Yes, in my way, artificial intelligence is the ability of the digital computers or computer controlled robots to perform tasks commonly associated with the intelligent being. This is how can I define the artificial intelligence. And I would like to tell one thing that what is the reason I feel that artificial intelligence will take over the human intelligence. We all know nuclear technology is a very efficient alternative for non-renewable resources, right? But still, we choose to move ahead with more and more types of nuclear warheads. This is not only in this case. Same is the case with almost all the inventions. Then, Komal.
Yes, now I would like to suggest the applications that are being used in our daily lives. So I have come across this. Artificial intelligence is used in applications for voice research technologies like Apple's Siri, Samsung's Yes Voice, Microsoft's Cortana, Google Assistant, Amazon's Alexa, and many more. A lot of development has been made in this field and in last few years which has motivated developers and companies to create more products and services around it. Rashmi?
As we know, there are a lot of applications. When it comes to saving our lives, a lot of organizations and medical centers are relying on artificial intelligence. I have such an example that an organization called Cambio Healthcare developed a clinical decision support system for stroke prevention that can give the physician a warning when there's a patient at risk of having a heart stroke.
I would also like to add one of the applications of AI. In places like Dubai, where petroleum is extracted, AI is playing a big role in helping companies analyze and classify thousands of rock samples to help identify the best location to drill the oil.
As my friend said regarding the application, I have recently heard few things regarding artificial intelligence about a girl named Sophia. Guys, do you know Sophia?
No.
No, okay. She is a social humanoid robot developed by Hanson Robotic Company in Hong Kong. Sophia can do everything that you do in your life. Also, she can answer any questions of yours. As a robot, Sophia is now an official citizen of Dubai. Nowadays, artificial intelligence is very much specific in case like hair salon booking, restaurant reservations, holidays, etc. Recently, I have read news that in Russia, they have prepared a robot which can do all types of hairstyles without any human help. These are all about the applications of artificial intelligence I have recently read in newspapers.
Yeah, as they said, artificial intelligence has so many applications and can benefit to the world in some many ways. In so many ways, it's like a gift to the mankind, and it is also used in agricultural fields. Agricultural artificial intelligence companies are developing robots that can easily perform the multiple tasks in the farming fields. Such robotic machines are trained to control the weeds and harvest the crops, and also they fight with other challenges faced by the agricultural labor forces. Not only in the field of agriculture, it plays its roles in all the fields.
According to a study by PwC, 16 trillions of GDP will be added between now and 2030 on the basis of AI. So let us now see in what and all fields AI replaces the job of the people. Komal, would you tell the fields on what and on the fields where people will be jobless because of this AI?
Yes, I would like to add something. So, artificial intelligence enables a machine to self learn from experience and human intervention, which finally provides us with human like capabilities for interaction and problem solving potential. So, we have seen chess playing computers to self driving cars. AI is present in many areas which are not might have even we thought of. So, artificial intelligence making use of deep learning and natural learning process to accomplish tasks like these, so which drives automation and intelligent processes. Rashmi, would you like to add something more?
Yes, and it possible include replacement of super intelligent AI and a popular use of robot pricing. As an example, shut down one of artificial
Rashmi,
intelligence at the
Rashmi, your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking.
yes, ma'am.
Hello. ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ರಶ್ಮಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Possible
Rashmi, your
or
voice
by a
is
super intelligent AI, popular notion robot.
ಇಲ್ಲ ರಶ್ಮಿ, ನಿಮ್ದು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ. ರಶ್ಮಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿ. ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್. ಹಾ, ರಶ್ಮಿ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಏನು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ದು. No, your voice is not audible. Yes, some other student other than Rashmi. Yes, Arushi, Manvi, or Divya, please continue. Our voice is audible.
AI is replacing the jobs of people. Many rules-based and repetitive tasks are replaced by AI, such as jobs of bank tellers, salespeople, call center operatives, drivers, etc., where drivers are replaced by self-driving cars, chatbots answering the calls at call centers by changing their voices and tunes as real humans are replacing the jobs of people working in that field.
Also, guys, artificial intelligence creates jobs by converting Facebook junkies called social media. Marketers would create a $31 billion of industry leveraging social media. Social media jobs were non existent 10 years ago, but today, social media managers are earning millions together with best technology working. Guys, I know most of them follow many co-stars, many viral accounts in Facebook and Insta. A few weeks ago, I just came to know that an account named Filter Copy has grabbed crores together during this pandemic time. In this way, there are still so many advantages from artificial intelligence like satellite, robots launching, which helps us more and more by giving information on spatial objects where we can't go. It also takes pictures of the sun from a light year distance where a human can't even think to reach. It usually fills its space in every field. In this way, I would like to say that artificial intelligence would replace humans in every minute of our life.
Yes, artificial intelligence replaces the human work. I agree with this, but some extent, machines are of high cost. They need time to time updations, and it is a heavy cost. And also, artificial intelligence making humans lazy with its applications. Humans tends to get addiction, which can cause the problems to next generation, and also it causes the unemployment. Artificial intelligence is replacing a majority of repetitive tasks and other works. With robots, human interference is becoming less, which will cause the major problem in the employment standards. This is my point.
Until now, we talked and discussed regarding the uses and its replacement. Now, my friend Komal, can
Yes,
we
yes.
discuss? Can we discuss the bad impacts of artificial intelligence on human life?
Yeah, now let's talk on the other side of this discussion. So, my opinion is that a machine will always fail to completely replace a human being in many instances. It is impossible for a machine to completely replace a human input. I hold a firm opinion that there is a wide range of jobs which can't be transformed without human assistance. A common example is that how often are you guys 100% satisfied with the machine oriented response on the customer service line, right? So as long as AI has not evolved to a point of developing machines which can interact, engage, think, adapt, and respond exactly in a fashion as human can, it is not impossible for such intelligent machine to completely replace human source. So Rashmi, can you add something more?
Yes, artificial intelligence can't replace human. While artificial intelligence is already taking the world by storm, there are limitations which depends over humankind. In the light of the information mentioned here, it wouldn't be wrong to say that while intelligent machines rely when it comes to making logical and rational decisions, which are primarily based on facts, there are other aspects of life which can't be imitated by the machines. Aspects which have a major role to play in all sorts of business, aspects related to feelings, emotions, moods, teachings, etc., can never be imitated by artificial intelligence.
As there are many advantages through AI, there is also a downside of it. Humans have the most advanced method of communication, which is known as natural language. But computers do not innately know how to process natural language. So this is one of the limitation of AI.
Like you guys, I have few points regarding this impact which causes major problems. Machines must need a next level evolution where they process common sense. As one of my friend mentioned regarding automatic car, I would like to say that Uber self-driving cars also kills a pedestrian. Artificial intelligence face recognition system acted towards color skin tones by identifying innocent people as criminals. Artificial intelligence is taking over the world by storms. The latest example is COVID-19 pandemic, in which we are using the artificial intelligence development service to predict virus in human body, to find vaccine combination to help people in virus treatment. However, artificial intelligence is helping because they can do the work very fast. If artificial intelligence works like this, then definitely job loss will surely increase. Guys, if Asha ma'am will give you any project work regarding psychology or any electronics topic, what we'll usually do? We'll try to Google it or browse it. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Artificial intelligence just gives it in a fraction of second, then tells everything about the symptoms and treatments for depression. But human read a face and instantly know the right thing to say. This is emotional intelligence, which artificial intelligence simply doesn't do and will not be able to do it. In the same way, another example is sm- uh, another example is in smartphones. If we are texting someone, artificial intelligence predicts the next word, what we want to type. It helps us to message faster, but it can't fully take over the chat with a colleague by feelings, understandings, and reaction to emotions. These are some of the things which it can't replace.
Though initially artificial intelligence promised a better life for us, but we have started losing our basic human qualities. As my friend Komal and all said that I continue with that. Let's take the Google map. We just feed the starting point and the destination, and it shows us the path, and we follow that without thinking. Then 95% times it shows the best route, but we have given up our thinking and decision making ability for these activities, which was not the case in earlier days, and this is what we do the in nowadays. Arushi?
There is actually a common negative impression of the people about robots or AI taking away the jobs of people. But robots are likely to create new jobs like in robot maintenance, manufacturing, design, etc. So overall, if we look at the report by World Economic Forum, it expects that 75 million jobs will be displaced by AI, robotics and automation in the next few years. And the report also says that over 133 million new jobs will be there in next coming years. Collectively, there will be 60 million more jobs that will be lost in the future. So in the field of AI, there are many jobs which will be lost, and there will be more jobs, and we have to think in which we have to choose the jobs in where AI is AI is not replacing, or where the job opportunities are more.
In a nutshell, can I sum up by saying that the crux of the matter is that in search of artificial intelligence, humans should not lose their intelligence and start a journey which becomes the beginning of the end. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Divya, you concluded. You concluded, huh?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, it's really a good preparation. Yes, actually, the actual group discussion means there will be no time for the preparation. Okay, but it is so first time we are doing this group discussion, no? So I gave time for the students to get prepared for a group discussion for a particular topic. So it is really a nice preparation by third sem IAC students. So I think no one can replace third IAC students. It's really a good preparation and good discussion. Thank you, IAC students, third IAC students.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you,
So,
ma'am.
I expect fifth IAC students to please give comments or compliments towards this GD, which is performed by third IAC students. Aishwarya, Ellie, Aishwarya, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ವರ್ಮನೋ ಎಲಿನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ. Aishwarya? Okay. I don't know whether she is Varma or Eli, but she is not there. It's okay. Chandrika? ಯಾಕೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ? ಹಾ, ಯಾರಿದು? Who's that? ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ?
ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ
ಹಾ, ಚಂದ್ರಿಕಾ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಇವಾಗ ಬಂದ್ರಾ? You were there, no?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Ma'am.
Comments or compliments towards this GD by third ISC students.
They have prepared very well, ma'am, actually.
Yes. Actually,
Points
that discussion means yes.
Points are very good, ma'am. So nice preparation.
Okay, okay, Chandrika. Yes, some other 5th ISC students, your feedback. Hima, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Hima? Yes, please.
Actually, it was really very good, ma'am. Each and every concept of the points which they said, it was really agreed by myself, ma'am. From my side, I like those concepts and what are the points they have said. It was really very good and good preparation.
Yeah, it's really good preparation. But actual GD means there will not be a preparation. Okay, but ಇದು
Yeah.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ನಾನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಟಾಪಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಸೊ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ದಿ group discussion like that. So it's really a nice preparation by 3rd ISC students. Okay, yes, any other comments? Yes, I'll just call the names. Aishwarya, Eli, Bandra, Verma, or Eli? Okay, she's not there. One second. Shima, Inshra.
Ma'am, can we start, ma'am?
Yes, Simran, one second. ನಾನು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ 5th ISC ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದೇರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ 5th ISC. ಓಕೆ. Yes, Simran, you can start now.
Thank you, ma'am. I fear the world where technology will suppress our human interaction and the generation would be filled with useless fellows. By the sole quoted line, I would like to initiate our group discussion. Myself, Simran K. from 3rd ISC, and today I will give brief introduction about technology makes less human and less intelligent. And remaining part of the GD will be done by my teammates where Geeta, Habiba are speaking for the topic and Gautami Anusha are speaking against the topic. Well, before moving forward, I would like to extend a very good afternoon to everyone.
One second. Yes, Simran.
Yes, ma'am.
So you people are not sharing anything means you just turn on the video. At least you 5 people.
Ma'am, my battery is dead, ma'am, and I am in college. So I don't have
Okay,
chance.
other students, your teammates. Because nothing is shared means I have to take the screenshot, no? So yeah, Geeta, okay. And other? And Anusha, and Anusha, Gautami. One second. Gautami and Geeta, Habiba. Yes, Habiba. Okay, you can start now.
Okay. Well, before moving forward, I would like to extend a very good afternoon to everyone. Technology making us less human, less creative. The word technology sounds development, enhancement of a country, and so on. But I want link technology with the fragment of us. Fragments, it's not a slice of cake, but into a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, and so on. It's not only confined with the WhatsApp or Instagram, but fact is we are dealing with the time we wake up early in the bed and go to the bed. Then, human depend upon technology for each and everything from his house to school, college, office, and so on. This is not even a single place where technology is. Since the invention of machines, there are debates on whether technology innovations are reducing the level of humans. With the drastic improvement in the technology, our lives now revolve around the technological devices. Social scientists observe that this is the resulting in the destruction of human qualities such as morality and intelligence in the human. Not everyone agree with this statement. Of course, let's see the points to support and oppose the argument. Over to you guys.
Technology plays a vital role in our day-to-day life because sometimes it becomes very difficult for humans to remember so many data to solve complex problems and analyze the situation. So technology really helps humans a lot in a various way. We will just talk about our smartphone, which replaces almost everything in virtual form like reading books and notes, etc. It also replaces many things like camera, radio, torch, books, etc. In olden days, if a message has to be shared, then it would take days to be received, and they also used birds to communicate. But through smartphone, we can communicate through any ways like text messages, video calls, voice messages, social media, and phone call, etc. These activities of technology helps us keep the people in contact for a long time from any corner of the world. Technology saves our time, it eases our mobility, it provides us better communication. Because of these, there are so many innovations in many fields. We have improved banking where we don't have to stand in queue to work done, but through internet technology it can be done it by ourselves in our home with the help of Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, etc. Nowadays, in this pandemic situation, we make use of technology to continue our academics. They conduct online classes for students. Many companies provide their employees to work from home. So technology is really very useful.
Yes, Geeta, as you said, technologies like smartphones are really useful. But because of this, people no longer interact with each other or go outside as much they do, and they intend to spend more time with their phones. And smartphones are really found to have negative impact on your health. Like sleep deprivation is also one of the common bad effects of using these smartphones. And some people misuse these smartphones in many different ways. Today we have smartphones in our pocket for the sake of communication as a great blessing, but its misuses have great losses to humanity. They are friendly gadgets which made everything reachable through one touch, but as much as too much of anything is good for nothing, depending on a smartphone for everything makes you addicted.
I think the use of technology is not making less human. Instead, they provide us facilities and coziness to us, which makes easier to achieve the task. Technology making us smarter. Lots of people take advantage of it to seek the knowledge through free online classes and videos in YouTube. They learn new skills, different programming languages, journal, and cooking. We will improve our skills step by step. It makes us easier to access anything anywhere we want. But in this generation, everyone must have minimum knowledge about technology because it has truly made our lives much easier and is responsible for modernization in many fields. We should not turn our back on technology. Instead, we should adopt it to make our lives awesome.
However, YouTube tool, on the other hand, we educated people fully taking advantage of a new technology. But technology meant for all the people in the society. If they are uneducated, they should know to use the present technology. And nowadays people are wasting more times in social media, WhatsApp, and so on. And this technology is separating the people from each other without their knowledge.
Have you ever faced navigation problems in unfamiliar town? Yes, we all say yes. We all face such issues when we have moved to a new place, wherever it may, whether school trip or a vacation with family or wander alone. This modern technology allows you to enjoy your outings by helping you navigate anywhere. One can search for a particular place and even pinpoint their desired destination. The application itself does the rest. Scientists of the time are able to send astronauts to the moon thanks to technology. Technology has not made us less human, but it has helped us to utilize our mental thinking effectively.
But do you know that because of this dependency of the technology, man no longer need to think even if the calculation is a good invention. No, Man no longer need mental calculation and no longer use his memory. The decline of human capital implies has increased in the unemployment. In some areas, devices are replacing the human minds. Finally, most technological discovery aims to reduce the human effort. It would imply that more work is done by a machine. This equates to a less work for a human. The human is becoming ever so obscure nowadays. As per as per the nowadays these are becoming automatic and jobs are made redundant.
Sites like Grofers and Amazon allow us to order everything with the touch of our fingers. This saves a lot of time. At the same time, we can do various tasks. For example, while having our breakfast, we can check our tickets. It helps various factors such as our personal use, security concern, and as well as for emergency situations. So technology is really helping us in so many different ways.
Yes, as Geeta and Abiba said, technology is very useful for us, but it is also turning us all into introverts. We don't socialize as much as we do, and we don't go outside and communicate that much also. But and also we behave very rudely, and we don't know how to communicate with strangers. Well, let me give you an example. You woke up early in the morning and pull the curtains and see that there is a very bright sunny day. But instead, if you are gonna lie in this bed and use your phone, then what's wrong with these people? There is a world out there to explore, and we are just gonna sit here and use our TV and mobile phones. Modern people use mobile to socially connect on socially active sites, chatting and etc. But when they're asked to console that person, they become nervous, they act weird, just like they're not themselves. And you think how ridiculous this sounds, but many people do so. Simran,
Yeah, she's there only, here only. Yeah, you can continue, Simran.
Hello. Well, at the beginning, I told a sentence. I would like to say it again. People will be once being a technological word, and the generation. I feel for the generation. Why? Because that generation will be a generation full of useless peoples. This is what Einstein said. Finally, I would like to summarize by stating that technology is double-edged sword. If we allow, it may turn us into its slaves. It's up to us to not let it make us feel less human. Technology is just a tool, and we need to trust our abilities more than the machines. Technology should be seen as a two-way switches. It should be turned on when it is needed and turned off when it is not to be needed. Technology will only keep helping human life as long as human life keeps improving technology to help not only themselves but also everyone else. In the end, I would like to say a little technology is better for our life, but you have to keep it in a balance. Thank you for giving this opportunity. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you all.
okay, thank you, second team of third ISC students. Yes, it is really a good preparation by the second team also. But one thing I want to tell you, see, you have it should not look like a preparation. Okay, yes, video on ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಥರ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. So you have to give the facial expressions also. Okay, at the same time, it is just like it should not look like preparation. ಸೊ ನಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಫೇಶಿಯಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಂಗೆ ಹಂಗ ಅನ್ಸ್ತು ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಫೀಡ್ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ISC ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ISC, ಫಿಫ್ತ್ ISC ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. Bhumika Chandrika is there from 5th ISE, and Diksha, two Dikshas are there. I'll just check the name. Gururaj from
Yes, ma'am.
5th ISE only. Okay. Yes, please comments or compliments about this
Uh,
GD.
it was good. This is their first time, so it will look like it's preparation, but it was good. But you don't have to present it like you're presenting a seminar. Just keep in mind that you are speaking on the spot, and it's not like a team thing that they will continue or who will continue, even in the last team or this team. Don't assume that anyone is going to continue what you are going to say, because in group discussion, everyone is based and evaluated only for them, not for a group. So if it is best if you perform like that, even if you have known the topic beforehand.
Yes. So your senior was telling, no, Gurraj? Is correct. So group discussion means it is a what the marks is given to individual person. Okay, and it is not one sequence like so first I'll talk and then second person you can continue and then third person one particular. It is not like that. Okay, so one person is talking towards the topic. He will just present his sentence about the topic, and other person, opposite person, has to continue. Okay, so it is not like I have to mention the other name of the other person like that. It is not like that. So okay, it is just preparation, no? So no problem. It is really a good presentation or group discussion by the second team of third ISC students. And Gurraj compliments or comments. It was really good. Gurraj ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. So ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ. So Gurraj ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ದ. Okay, next. Yes, which is the next stream? Fifth ISE? Fifth ISE? ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. I am audible, no, Simran? Diksha?
Yes, ma'am.
Not
Yes,
Divya.
ma'am.
Diksha, yes. Diksha, continue ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? You can start now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, you can introduce your teammates and you can start now.
Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Bhumika from 5th ISE. Now we are going to discuss the topic on how will the events of 2020 shape our future. I'm here to give the introductory of this topic. In future, when we heard the year 2020 means, the first point comes to our mind is this COVID-19. This COVID-19 has severely impacted across the global world. We are fighting against the virus day by day. It took many lives and made many people jobless. But one thing has become clear, that this pandemic is forcing the humankind and made many people jobless. It has also made so many transformations, like in the field of technology and in the medical field. And this pandemic is severely impacted on our global education system. Globally, over 1.2 billion children are out of the classroom and they are under the e-learning, means where the teaching is undertaken remotely on the digital platforms. And it has also affected on our Indian economy. The government has locked down the transport services, public and private sectors, and even the large and small scale industries were also closed. Based on some recent studies, economists have said that there is a job loss of 40 million people over the world. Like this, the COVID lockdown has both benefits and loss. Now, my teammates are going to discuss about the topic, how will the events of 2020 shape our future? Diksha Chandrika are going to discuss the benefits and Nikita Sonia are going to discuss the drawbacks of this COVID lockdown. So let us hear about some interesting group discussion. Diksha?
Yes, Bhumika.
Okay, you can start.
Bhumika, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Please continue. See, your team members, you people have not introduced yourself. So who are there in your team and all those things. Bhumika started and other students, ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿದ್ದೀರಿ?
I have introduced my teammates, ma'am.
ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ, ನಾನು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ವೇರ್ ಡಿವೈಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಗಮನ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್, ನೋ?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, next student can continue now.
Yes, myself Chandrika from 5th SEM ISC. Now let us know the benefits of the events occurring in 2000. So let us come to the online mode of classes is creating a way of opportunity to attend the classes from anywhere. Let us take example, if a student is not well or he is physically not good, but still he can hear the classes through online.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Sonia PS from 5th ISC. I would like to put some few words how 2020.
Turn on the video. Turn on the video.
Ma'am, there is lot of network issue, ma'am.
Okay, Bhumika and Chandrika. Please. ಮಾತಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ಬೇಡ. ಎಸ್, ಭೂಮಿಕಾ and Chandrika. Yes, Sonia, continue.
Yeah, I would like to put some few words how 2020 it will impact future. As my friend Chandrika told some of the advantages, firstly I would like to say there is a limited social interaction. Due to online learning, there is no direct contact with lecturers. That is, there is a lack of face-to-face interaction, and even there are technical issues. Even people with disabilities need personal education. So, online learning has become a buzzword worldwide.
Not only the online mode of classes, coming to the import or export, recently the Reliance have introduced the JioMart and it's working outstandingly, where they are maintaining the customers and care even in online because of this pandemic.
Yeah, you may be right, but I want to say some few opinions. Due to this pandemic, imports and exports have affected many countries. I would like to take some few examples. When China was fighting with the coronavirus, factories were shut down and it resulted in halt of production. Not only just India, many other countries are depending on imports for many products such as electronics, pharmacy, and many more. So this will really impact in future.
Not only the import and export, actually we were addicted to the junk foods and hotel foods than homemade, which would make health issues and have lead to some health issues. But due to this lockdown, everyone are preferring the homemade food and it is for balancing healthy diet.
But in my point of view, restaurants and food delivery apps are affected much in this pandemic as people are preferring more healthy food. And even daily wage laborers are dying for one day meal as unemployment is increasing day by day.
When it comes to the internship or recruitment process, one is well equipped to attend the classes due to many reasons or issues like traveling, accommodation of places, traveling to the far distance due to the weather issues. During this lockdown, the students can take the internship or recruitment, although in this pandemic condition due to online.
But I would like to say the most important point, that is course incompatibility. Even though we may learn many courses online, but in this digital environment, we'll fit some certain courses. which requires hands-on session much, and even some online courses might be scam. So the one cannot be believe in this online sessions.
Keeping these all points aside, there is some bright side of 2020 where it is impacted on family. The respect and bonding between the children and parents have been more stronger in this pandemic condition.
But I would like to put some few points. Bonding between students and teachers is becoming less due to the online session. And being a social human, one should connect with everyone. When one will come across social environment, he or she can learn many things physically by seeing others or by interacting with each other. So, but in nowadays there is a lot of online sessions. So we are somewhere missing that. But and nowadays we cannot step out of home because one is becoming lazy, and even in this pandemic somewhere the way of discipline is missing. Overall, I would like to put some few words. In this year 2020, the whole world is firing with a pandemic, which changed the way we have been living and working. So, the events of 2020 will really affect our future much. Now, now it will be continued by Diksha and Nikita.
Good afternoon, all. Myself Diksha from 5th ISC. As per my friend Sonia, it has so many disadvantages, but as per me, it has so many benefits also. So, for example, first coming to the education sector. The education sector responding to COVID-19 and many online learning platforms are offering free access to their services. So by announcing a minimum cost or free live classes on digital platform. And next coming to the job sector. Before 2020, many people come to cities for job just for earning minimum salary. But now due to COVID-19, all the peoples return to their village and forming their own land. This is good thing to avoid slavism. So next coming to the important sector, that is health. So during this COVID-19, wearing mask is compulsory, because to avoid COVID, not only COVID, but wearing mask, we can avoid the many viruses to entering our body, and also to avoid pollution of vehicles also. So by this we can say COVID teaches people about the health and cleanliness, etc. So that I would like to say definitely India will become more hygiene in upcoming days. Before this pandemic year, if anyone wants to do the business meeting or projects means, they have to meet face to face and they have to travel for long distances. But it all has been so easy now. How means? By online, they can conduct their meetings, webinars, presentations, etc. So people may not travel on flights or long distances just to attend their official meetings. So therefore, it reduces the time for traveling and also money. So by this, we can say that it is a step for digitalizing of India. Not only this, even banking sector, online shoppings, ticket bookings, etc. So by considering all these points like education sector, health, and digitalizing of India, I would like to say 2021 will definitely shape our future. Thank you. Nikita. Next will be continued by Nikita.
Nikita is not. Yeah, she's there. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Nikita HB. Just now you all heard opinions of my friends. Now let us know how this 2020 will affect the future. So almost every nation in the world is going to be challenged by the pandemic since the origin of disease is uncertain. And the majority of governments around the globe has responded to the spread of disease by declaring national emergencies and creating more or less extensive lockdowns. And these lockdowns have had severe societal and economic effects. And I have heard some of them saying that this lockdown became boon to us. We tried many recipes, watched many movies, series, got up late in the morning, enjoyed being lazy. For God's sake, have you ever thought of economy? For the first time since Great Depression, both advanced economies and emerging market are in recession, and the GDP growth has consistently fallen. With an increasing number of cases, the government has locked down transport services, closed all public and private offices. Have you ever thought about contractual workers, informal workers, daily wage workers, PT shopkeepers, garbage collectors, street vendors, and migrant workers? They are starving from food. Million jobs would be threatened, and the global workforce are in huge job loss. We can say that this lockdown has been the biggest job destroyer ever in the history. As an individual, what are your contributions? Have you ever expressed your views? Do you have any projects to tackle this situation? And everyone will say the government is whole sole responsible for this. Remember, you people are a part of constitution. And even the agricultural sector is affected severely. Due to low sowing of upcoming seasonal crops, the supply of food and agricultural product will affect the Kisan Mandi operators. And the online shopping and food grocery, on the other hand, suffers a huge loss due to restriction of delivery vehicles, shortage of laborers, and processing units. And coming to the online education, around 65% children have become device addictive in recent months and are unable to stay away from the device even for half an hour. To meet the demand of online classes, about 40% families had to buy a new device, which also put some financial burden on them. Look how pathetic the situation is. Since all employees of MNC had adopted work from home and everything has become online, don't you think the data may leak? Don't you think the hackers get activated? Don't you ever think the cybersecurity issues will rise? The death rate is increasing. The people are fighting with their lives in hospital and they are struggling for ventilators. And even the government of India announced a variety of measures to tackle the situation, from food security, extra funds for healthcare, and relative incentives and tax deadline extensions. But on an overall, COVID-19 and the lockdown had a significant negative impact on physical, mental, and emotional health of the people. And of course, in future, these issues will affect worstly for the developing countries. And there are some hopeful signs that this health crisis will end, and let's hope for the betterment. Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you.
Sonia, finished, huh? Sonia?
Yes,
You people come. Okay, 1 second, wait, yeah? Please. Wait, madam. Okay. Yes, any comments or compliments from third ISC students? The discussion was really good. Yes, please, comments from 5th, 3rd ISC students. Yes. Yes, once again, Guru Raj, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, how was the discussion and how was the expressions, voice expressions?
Yeah, it was good. It didn't look prepared.
Hmm.
They gave their general thoughts, not like some numbers and stuff. It was okay.
It was
Related
really a good,
speak was good.
yeah. It is really a good preparation. And so among 5 students, Nikita, what is that? Voice expression which was given by Nikita through voice. It was really good. All the expressions of all the students was really good. And Nikita expressions ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. One second ಬಂದೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಹೌದಾ ಬಂದೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಆಗೋದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ದ ನಾಳೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಓಕೆ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟೀಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ನೋ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೀಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆನ್ ಫ್ರೈಡೆ ಓಕೆ ಐ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ನೌ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. Okay, you can leave now. Let me see how many participants are there. One second, don't leave. Okay, I have downloaded the attendance sheet now. One second.